Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I wanted to produce a little content over here on the second channel, and this might be the biggest upcoming project video I have ever made. My friends here in the DFW area that lend me guns have lent me a bunch of awesome guns. The only downside to this is that I am so crazy busy right now. I'm not getting out the content as fast as I want, but I am working on it, and I'm really looking forward to the week of Thanksgiving because I have it off, and I am going to plow through these reviews as fast as I possibly can. So I wanted to just kind of start with what I have currently going on. I've filmed a couple of things. Then I want to show you what I have on the table coming up. So let me start with the next thing. As I'm filming this video, which I believe is November the 2nd, 2022. So if you're watching this later, you've probably seen the range reports of these in the future. But right now, the next thing I'm working on, in fact, I need to clean it up, is my friend Jack lent the channel a Gearson, or Gearson. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that once again. People tell me different things in the comment section. This is the MCP35 Op. So this is another Browning high power clone, and it addresses many of the issues I have with the Browning high power. I mean, look at that beaver tail. You cannot get hammer bite with that thing. That's pretty awesome. Another thing that's really cool about this, I'll drop the magazine here. Of course, safety check the gun. And watch this. It doesn't have a magazine safety from the factory. So that magazine disconnect has been removed. It also has a Picatinny rail here, or M1913 rail on the top. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a fiber optic front sight. So the only issue with this gun, I think, is the trigger. Number one, it's a flat face trigger. Not a big fan of those. But on this gun, you cannot feel the reset, and there's no wall. It is the worst Browning high power trigger from that perspective, but it's better in that the take-up, and there's no creep on it. The take-up's better, and there's no creep like there is on Browning high powers because of the magazine disconnect. But on this thing, I mean, there's kind of a wall there. And then on the reset, yeah, there's not much at all. So anyway, that's my only issue. I kind of spoiled my one thing about this particular gun. But overall, I'm really impressed with this bad boy. Really cool. So that's the next range report you're going to see. I just got to film the garage portion. But the range portion is done. Then I have two guns from my friend Ken, and he lives around here. And they're both really cool. They're both SIGs, and they're both Equinoxes, or Equinoxes, depending on, once again, how you pronounce it. I think I'm going to do the... Here it is, the Sig Sauer P226 Equinox. Look at that really cool finish on the slide. Yeah, it's kind of milled down, or I guess sanded down, so you have that stainless look on the high portions, and all the lower portions are the black nitride. Man, look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful gun. Some nice grips on that. Of course, it's a P226. Gotta love that. My only issue with this gun is that it has, and I don't know if this is going to come across on the camera here, maybe it will, right up here, it has a bunch of writing, and it says, loaded when up, and that's the loaded chamber indicator. Why do companies need to put on instruction manuals on their guns? Beretta does that with, like, read owner's manual. You don't need that. It doesn't affect the liability. Don't put that on the slide. That's silly and stupid. But besides that, it's an awesome P226. Oh, this one's also in 40. And by the way, Ken, if you watch this video, I need to get that SIG 357 barrel from you so I can do the conversion. I want to shoot this week. Then the other gun he lent is the Sig Sauer P320 Equinox. This has a metal frame, another metal frame P3 at 20. Has that same finish to it, where all the high parts of the slide are, I guess, sanded down or grinded down, where it has that stainless look. Really beautiful gun. Excited about shooting that. That's a hefty 320 for being a compact. Then getting back to my friend Jack, we have two Makarovs. So one is in 380 ACP. It's this one here, made in Bulgaria. So a Soviet-designed Makarov, or Makarov. I guess it's Makarov. Yeah, it's Makarov. I don't want to mispronounce that. Once again, this is going to be a pronunciation video. Makarov. This one's in 380. So a more friendly Western caliber. Made in Bulgaria by Arsenal. And who imported this thing? Maybe just Arsenal. No, it says DIG in Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's who imported that one. And this is an oldie. And this one is in the original 9mm by 18, or 9 by 18 millimeter. And it has all the cool markings on it. This one was imported by PW Arms in Redmond, Washington. Now, I like the look of this one. I like the fact it's in the original caliber. Got the little star there. I'm assuming this would have been made during the communist years. Has the Circle 10 on it. Just really cool on this one. This is a really neat gun. So excited to shoot those kind of side by side and really see the difference between the original chambering and a more modern chambering. And then we have my friend Denton. I got all of his Knights Armament guns back to him, and he kind of sent me a hodgepodge of some other ARs. So I think he was going to do something else, but anyway, this is a hodgepodge. I was not expecting these, and I like what he did and what he chose because they're just so different. So here we have a Q Sugar Weasel. Now this one is a pistol because it does have the pistol brace here in the back. It has that really interesting, where's that button? The Law Tactical folding buffer tube on it. And longer barrel, really cool look. You guys know that I had a good time with the other Q products. So I'm looking forward to shooting this one. We have that and that amazing Night Force scope. Let me tell you, Denton has an amazing optics collection. I mean, he has a different optic for every gun he owns and a red dot for every gun he owns. And they're all really high end. I mean, these Night Force scopes are expensive and they're really nice. And he goes all out. So yeah, his collection is just amazing. Let me go get the other two guns. They're on the other workbench over here. I think you guys will like these. We have two rifles. Here we have the Radian. It's one of the Radian ARs. I believe this one is, I'll have to double check. I think this one is 14.5 with the pin and welded flash hider on it. Yeah, this thing is really cool. It's the Model 1 multi-cal is what it says. So never shot a Radian. I'm not sure if it's Radian Defense either. I don't know. But I have to do my research on it. So this is going to be another cool AR-15. I mean, look at the design on that upper and lower. Very different than what you normally see on an AR, and all the milling on that handguard. Man, a lot of time went into that thing. It's a DI gun, but all the little individual small parts seem to be individually made with their logo. Really seems to be high quality. And when I run the action of this, it's super smooth. Then the last gun we have, and check out the Cerakote job on this bad boy. This one is a Triarch Systems, and what is the model? TSR-15, okay? But check out the look on this Cerakote job. It is in camo. I believe he said this was a limited run or a first production run, something like that. Denton's going to give me all that information. I mean, even the stock is camo. The grip is camo. And it's really nice. And at first I thought this was a muzzle brake, but it's actually a flash hider. Because I don't like muzzle brakes, so I'm glad it was a flash hider. This one I think is also 14.5 inch pin and welded. So it goes over 16 inches. So this is a non-NFA firearm. And has another amazing Night Force scope on it. So yeah, it's pretty darn sweet. So that's what I have on the agenda for a while. So between all these guns, I got a lot of content, and I also have some other videos coming out on product reviews. I have, in fact, it's one of the next reviews I have to do. I have a big old through night. I mean, this thing is a big old night light. It's a Catapult Pro. It's gigantic. So I really got to take that one outside and see how far I can shoot that beam. And then I also have a is it Axwell, or anyway, it's like a competitor to Ridge Wallet. And they sent me 2 of those. I have to do that. I have a laser to do. So I have all this stuff that's getting backed up. And I'm just so busy with work, I just can't get to it all. But I'm getting to it as fast as I possibly can. But anyway, that's what's going on. Let me know in the comments section which one of these guns you guys are most interested in seeing. As I said, I have the Gearson high-powered next. That already has some range time. And I'd like to get to the SIGs next, but if there's anything specifically you guys want to see and enough people kind of vote for it, let me know, and maybe I will put that one to kind of the front of the pile. So that is the upcoming content here at the Texas Gun Vault. I just want to thank all the people that make this possible. I said Jack and Ken and Dee, and oh, I also want to give a huge shout out to my friend the Doctor. He's a supporter here at the Texas Gun Vault, and he helps me buy things like my camera equipment and stuff, and sometimes he just donates stuff to the channel, and he gave a huge donation to the channel, which I am just pumping right back into equipment to make more videos. And I also want to thank Mark from Brownworks, who you guys know I always talk about in every video as my primary sponsor providing the ammunition for these range reports, because without Mark and what he does for the channel, I could not shoot as much as I do. So all those people. So I want to thank Ken, Jack, Dee, the Doctor, and Mark from Brownworks. Yeah, I might not be the biggest channel out there. I might not be the most exciting channel out there, but I am the most blessed channel out there. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'm just a guy in his garage, average gun guy, that gets to shoot these amazing weapons, gets to review them, gets to create content, and borrow these for a little bit, and yeah, just make awesome content. Get to shoot them all, and then I have to return them. It's always sad. You know, I was really sad when I returned that Knight's Armament SR-15 to D, because that gun was awesome. That gun was awesome. I hated giving back those LMTs as well, but I'm so blessed that I got to shoot those. But yeah, so that's what I got going on. And I want to thank all of you guys for being supporters here at the Texas Gun Vault. You know, you guys are watching the Texas Gun Vault 2, a channel that's just behind the scenes of what's coming up. So yeah, that's pretty awesome too. So I just want to say thank you for everything. Just thank you for everything. I'm the most blessed YouTuber there is. Nobody is more blessed than I am, and you guys make that happen. So anyway, as I said, let me know what you guys want to see in the range reports coming up. I'll try to move that to the top of the pile. And if you made it this far in the video, say the word, I don't know, well, because I am blessed. Say blessed somehow in your comment, because I am blessed. The Texas Gun Vault is blessed, and I'm looking forward to doing all these reviews and bringing all this content to you and interacting with all of you. So thank you all. And as I said, let me know in the comment section below what you think. So, as always, thanks for watching.